Has anyone else been hodling while negative on Bitcoin? I started to stack my first SATs in summer of 2020. BTC price 10K. I bought all over the place. 20K 60K FOMO got the best of me, so I bought more frequently during the peaks. I was up as much as 50 during the heyday. After the drop back down to 16K 2022, it was harder for me to convince myself to CDA more. I did, but not as frequently. Short version. My CDA breakeven is more around 35K. So it's been a while since I've gains. So my question, anyone else been negative on their Bitcoin purchase yet holding and adding? PS Don't bash me for describing it only as an investment. I get it. Bitcoin fundamentals are deep and the true value is in the utilization and technology. Hence why I have held all this time. Just asking from an investment perspective. Bought about 2-3 of what I have at the top. Still down, still buying, not selling. Started at around 50K, been buying since. I am in the green now, by about 10. Like you. I bought a lot around 2021, 2022. My average is around 29.5K. I haven't added much lately. But I never sold either. Generic advice for any investment: don't focus on your entry price. Look at the fundamentals of your investment today. Every day. Ask yourself the question: if I held the value of my investment in cash right now, would I buy this investment today or not? If the answer is no, you should sell and redeploy your capital. Never hold just because you're sitting on a loss and you want to at least break even. If you think you could make better returns on your investment elsewhere, do it. I YOLO'd comically close to the ATH for a pretty large amount. I've been bag holding my entire BTC experience, but it's never bothered me because I believe in it. I wasn't doing this to get rich overnight. Bought a bunch of mine at the top of 2017. Took 5 years of hodling to get back to that. Always stacking. 3K, 7K, 9K, 12K, 20K, 40K, 60K and back down. Buy tops and bottoms. Stopped trying to time the market a while ago. I've been buying $4 every single day since June 2022. I am up 15 at the moment. I started buying in 2016 at $900 and my highest purchase was at 57K. Unfortunately, since I had less money to spare early on, lower income, etc., my AVG cost basis currently stands at 20K. Did not think the price would breach that level after the 2020-21 bull started. But here we are. In any case, I'm not selling except maybe 0.5 when it reaches 100K so I can break even in USD terms. Mainly because I lost a whole coin in Celsius and still have Bitcoin. So it doesn't matter. Yep, I'm right there with you. The way I look at it, it's just a blip in time. Planning on holding for many years in the future. I just keep on stacking. Depends on your conviction of the PS message. I don't know what my Bitcoin cost basis is because I honestly don't care. I buy daily. Without question or fail. It's automated. I view Bitcoin as money and USD as monopoly money. I only measure my Bitcoin balance going up. I bought on the way down from the ATH. I only know the bear cave. You are not a true hodler if you haven't been through this. Me too. Average is 41K. Yeah, most of 2022 was negative for me. Kept DCAING though. Overall positive now, but I'm looking at the chart now. I'm pondering, thinking face, should I go all in now? Having a really hard time reading the market recently. Nothing makes sense anymore. I need it to hit 30K and I'm finally positive again after I'm not even sure how many months. Haha. AVG 42K. Bought top, bottom and everything in between. Maxed out IRA last 3 years. Bitcoin choice by Kingdom Trust. Hold my own keys for it. Best buy I've had so far for the IRA was a $6,000 purchase at $17,000. Converted 100 of my 401k into Bitcoin adjacent stocks miners. MSTR. Conviction 100. Still hodling. Still buying. If you're negative on Bitcoin, why would you still be buying? It sounds to me like you're not negative on Bitcoin so much as you are bummed over its current dollar value. So don't obsess over the dollar value. Focus on the number of SATs you have, which is growing. Everything I have ever spent my Bitcoin on was a mistake. Live free, die hard. That's anyone's story that's been here long enough. I bought a bunch at $1,000 and watched it tank to $200 for close to 2 years. It turned around. When you're negative is the best time to stack. You're lowering your cost average. Those with the unwavering confidence to do that will be the biggest winners in this space. I did as well. During the 2019 bear market, I don't even know my break-even. I don't care. Because I didn't buy more than I can lose. In 4 years you will look back at this post and be like, why I wish I would have bought when it was that cheap. The only way to go negative on BTC is to sell your SATs. Period. I went all in when FTX collapsed, so I'm up a tad on Bitcoin. $22,800 average price. But I got wrecked on alts, so I'm down a bunch total. But I'm like 80 BTC now and some stocks and some dead alts. I got luck. Start buying at 22, when buying more at 17. Keep buying since. I'm literally just like you. Except I had a well-paying job during the bull run, so was buying more weekly and had to take a pay cut. September 2022, so my DCA wasn't as high, still stacking and holding though. Everyone? Bought my first Bitcoin in 2013 at $1,000, then it crashed to $200. I lost my shirt on several coins in the heyday. Then said F it. Went all in on Bitcoin at 19K. I missed the 15K week by a few days. I was down more than 100K at one point. But I believe in Bitcoin and now I'm up. Bro, even the legendary Michael Saylor is in the negative still, or just coming close to above water. It's okay. By DCA you are stacking your chips and playing the long game. That is the wisest way to do this, as no one knows or knew it'd come back to 16K. At least us dumb money players don't know. Now you stuck through the storm and you shall be handsomely rewarded when the next bull market rains them dollar note on us. Stick to your plan. Get your head back in the game. By picking up and continuing the process, you are shortening your time underwater. I try not to think about it in terms of current value. It's long-term savings for me, and I just count my SATs. I bought all the way to the top and all the way down. Have paused buying for now as I'm trying to build up the 6-month cash buffer many recommend. One of the advantages of DCA as a strategy is that it takes emotion out of the mix. Before FTX went under, my AVG was 42.6K. Since brought it down to 23.7. So at the time of FTX my investment had halved. All part of the game. It's not like you sell your house if the value drops from it. People tend to focus too much on current price instead of the value it can be further down the line. In later years, I first bought for 4.6K in 2017. And bought all the way up to 20K during the bull. Held all the way down for years to 3.6K and kept buying throughout. Just small amounts at a time. It's the forced hodl. Yes, me. I sold and rebought to harvest losses, but otherwise I plan to hodl.